Michael, the last painting with the horse in the church is something we would all recognize, I believe, as a Michael Ewing painting. This one might take us by surprise.
This painting took 10 years before I got around to painting it. It hung around in my mind for that long. I knew I wanted to paint it someday, and it was just, like I may have said before, that the time was right to try something like this. It's not something I haven't done before. I've done structures and buildings, architectural pieces without figures, but I hadn't done it in a while. And because my technique and I guess you could say my style is evolving and hopefully improving, I wanted to test myself and see what would happen with a painting of a landscape and a building by itself without a figure in it. Figure usually works really well for a focal point, and there might be a focal point in this one around the flowers and the flag, but it's really a painting that I knew would come together if I just worked it the right way. It is up in Colorado. It's a house and the tree, the yellow tree on the right, that was the color that was there, and it surprised me so much. Finding a turquoise house like this to paint is probably pretty rare, that somebody might paint their house turquoise, but it was turquoise like this. What really sets it off for me, why I thought it would work so well, is the contrast with the cliff behind it, which was a challenge to paint and get the paint application the way I want it and the colors the way I want it. The sky in the background, working in purples and turquoise together there to give it both contrast and some continuity with the palette. And you create space with the distant mountain and the left there. I like the looseness of the brush stroke on it. There's still some of my glazing approach in the darker areas on the building. And these days I'm doing more impasto painting, which is a thicker paint application. And this one represents that pretty well. I like the looseness of the brush stroke and the varying brush strokes in the painting. So it took quite a bit of time. There's a lot of detail in the house because of the style of the house. It was a fun painting to do. I really enjoyed it, and when I feel like I'm happy with a painting, and a challenge, something that is new to challenge yourself with, it was very rewarding to do it.